First of all, I just want to say hi to all the mommies and everyone else who's watching from home dahil lahat tayo ay nasa bahay na ngayon. So, thank you so much to Araneta City for giving us this opportunity na makapag-chikahan tayong lahat, especially during this Mother's Day. Thank you also to all our subscribers on YouTube. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to Alapag Family Fun. We show videos every Wednesday and Saturday at 3 p.m. So me, my husband Jimmy, and my kids, we do different videos. Sometimes I teach baking. Sometimes we do family activities. Sometimes Jimmy teaches basketball. So yeah, since we have a lot of time in our hands nowadays, please do check out our YouTube channel and also our Facebook page. Anyway, this special Facebook program is part of Araneta City's series of online educational and insightful videos dedicated to all mothers. Today, I will be sharing with you some special tips on how to be a successful entrepreneur in situations such as the enhanced community quarantine. Oh, and if you don't already, please do follow me on my socials. My Instagram is at the Lollycake Chick. And I also sell cakes and make breads. So you can follow the Lolly Cake Factory. And also our family Facebook page, which is Alapag Family Fun. And of course, our YouTube channel, Alapag Family Fun. So as part of our celebration, we will be giving away amazing prizes to some lucky winners. As part of the celebration, we will be giving away some amazing prizes to some lucky winners. And to join the raffle, all you need to do is tag in the comment section 3 of your Facebook friends who are mothers. Include hashtag Heroes in the City in your comments. And one winner will be selected after our online program. How exciting! And he or she will get a grocery pack, o diba? So make sure you tag 3 of your Facebook friends that are mothers and don't forget to use the hashtag. Isn't this exciting? You get to learn new ideas, plus you get a chance to win exciting prizes pa. So be sure to stay tuned on our online program. I just want to give you guys a brief background of how I started my business, which is the Lolly Cake Factory. It's funny kasi my degree actually is on early childhood education. So initially, the business that I wanted to put up after school was to put up a school. But, sometimes our plans isn't what God has planned for us. So he decided to put me in the cake business. And because of this, I ended up going back to school. Anyway, okay, let's start from the beginning. I started the Lolly Cake Factory back in 2010. It was right after me and Jimmy got married. We got married in the US, and it started out from a craving. Kasi yung red velvet lolly cake or cake pop, which is a generic name, I tasted that dun sa store, dun sa bakery nung baker that made our wedding cake. I was just curious when we were having our meeting. I saw it on her shelf and I was like, how did they make a cake into a lollipop? Because at the time I bake mga cookies or like easy to bake cakes, but I never knew or I've never heard of a cake pop at the time. So I tried it. I bought a piece, I tried it, and then instantly I was hooked. As in, I really loved it. Every time we had a meeting there, me and Jimmy got married in the States, but we were living here in Manila. So before the wedding, I think I had 3 trips there, just planning. So every time we'd meet with the wedding planner, we'd meet at the cake shop of the person. It was called Sweet and Saucy in Long Beach. They're the ones that made our cake. And yeah, so every time we'd have a meeting, I'd buy a cake pop. And the specific flavor was red velvet. And then fast forward, after the wedding, we came home and I was craving for it. You know naman tayong mga babae, di ba? Pag nag-crave tayo, especially when it's that time of the month, like we have to have it. So, I researched on where I could buy it here sa Manila, pero wala akong mahanap. I really was not planning to put up a business. I really just wanted to satisfy my craving. And since wala akong mahanap na nagbebenta, I researched on how to make it. Hindi ko pa nga alam nung una kung ano yung tawag. Yung pala tawag doon is cake pop. So, I researched, and then I remember I went to Bakerella's site because she'd make different kinds of cake pops. So I researched on that and then tried to make it. And then once I got the taste that I wanted and the perfect shape that I wanted, I started giving it away to family and friends. And then I had inquiries from family and friends if they could order. And at the time, I was like, no, kasi hindi ko naman siya, kumbaga hindi ko naman business. So, sabi ko, no na lang, I'll give you na lang. Until one day, I was like, wait lang, since madaming nagre-request, why don't I, diba? Why don't I try and let's just see what happens. And at the time, wala pang Instagram, Twitter pa lang nun. Twitter and Facebook. I specifically remember na I was about to do yoga with my tita. And then sabi ko, sige nga, i-try ko nga i-post and let's see if someone would order. But of course, at the time, ang flavors lang na meron ako nun was red velvet kasi yun yung kina-crave ko talaga eh. So red velvet and then yung basic chocolate and vanilla or buttercream. So sabi ko, let's see nga, try ko nga kung i-post ko kung may mag-order. So I posted that we did yoga. It was about an hour and a half session. Tapos pagkatapos namin mag-yoga, chinek ko yung phone ko. And oh my gosh, ang daming inquiries, ang daming missed call, ang daming text. Sobrang na-overwhelm ako. And ang mali ko nun, yung Lolly Cake hotline, which is 0999-777-4443, was actually my personal number. It was my personal number. But because I used it for the business, and then it accidentally boomed, that has been the Lolly Cake phone ever since. So I had to change my personal number. So yun, it started from there. I got some orders, and then after that, yung mga moms, di ba, we have so much going on, ang dami nating iniisip. So syempre, if you wanna order giveaways, gusto mo doon na rin yung cake. So I get inquiries about actual cake orders. At the time, hindi pa ako confident kasi feeling ko, you have to go to school for that, or, if I'm gonna do it, I wanna make sure na I'm very knowledgeable with what I'm doing. So, I decided to first take up cake decorating classes kay Chef Henny Season, and then I had a conversation with her, and then she said, you know what, you're already in the business, why don't you pursue pastry, yung baking and pastry essentials na course. So, I went back to school, and I learned how to bake different kinds of pastries. I learned how to decorate cake, and then we started offering cakes na. So, one of our more popular packages with cakes is yung cake combo package, which has a small 6x3 cake on top and then lolly cakes. Kasi lolly cakes around it na naka-arrange na sa tower. Kasi diba, sometimes yung kids, if you have a big cake, pag sinlice mo for birthdays, minsan nasasayang yung cake. So I came up with an idea na at least if you have lolly cakes around it, give away mo na, and also that's their cake na, and wala talaga nasasayang. Yun nga lang, minsan nagkukulang pa. So yun yung isa sa mga kumbaga, one of our main or best-selling products, which is the combo cake and lolly cake tower. And then yun, I decided to open up a shop after that kasi in the beginning, all the orders were picked up from our house. So Jimmy's like, wait, we need some privacy. So I prayed about it, and then we finally found a small shop here in Capitolio. So we opened up our own little shop, and then eventually we were able to buy our own place now where we have our showroom. And medyo madami akong pinagdaanan with the Lolly Cake Factory. Of course, it's not always good times. Meron din bad times. There was a time, the biggest challenge would be when we went into franchising and nagkasabay yung pag-launch ng franchise and me and Jimmy having kids. So sabay halos yon. So it was medyo hard to balance. So I had to make a choice, and then eventually we stopped the franchising. But we didn't stop our business. We still continued, but instead of having a big commissary out of the house, I decided, to just make it a small town bake shop again, and we just take orders online, and we still have yung storefront namin here in Capitolio. But of course, because of the ECQ, we closed it muna for the safety of our staff, and we're just doing deliveries via mga Lala Move and Grab or yung mga courier. So yeah, that's how I started the Lolly Cake Factory. So first it was lolly cakes, then it was cakes, then of course we added cupcakes, we added cookies, we also do banana bread, some pre-ordered, we also do basic cakes, and we actually just reopened the shop. I closed it kasi for about 6 months because my main girl got pregnant. Siya yung shop staff namin. So we closed the shop muna. And then we just reopened nung December. Tapos yun nga, biglang nag-ECQ naman. But the thing about the ECQ was, ang galing lang ni God kasi about less than a month before nag-lockdown, I started offering breads. Actually, my first product sa bread line naman namin was Spanish bread. So, it was doing well. So, we added naman, dahil fad nga, yung ube cheese pandesal. Everyone was doing ube cheese. So, I was like, let me just try. Kasi medyo matagal na rin in the market. And then, at first, I was like, oh, maybe it won't do so well. Kasi, you know, ang dami ng taong nagbebenta ng ube cheese pandesal. But, you know, sabi ko, I thought about it and I was like, wait lang. A lot of, you know, bakeries have the same products din naman. And it's like, oh, why don't I try? At least, diba? At least I can say I tried. If it works, then good. If not, then okay, at least I can say that I tried it out. And yun, we're so blessed kasi bigla din siya nag-boom. So the Spanish bread and then the ube cheese pandesal, that's our bestseller now. And then now we have, nanganak na siya ng nanganak. In the 2 months na naka-ECQ, dumami yung bread products namin. Kasi syempre, wala na masyadong parties. So, I'm thankful na I've been praying for a product na parang aside from lolly cakes. Kasi lolly cakes started 2010. Ano na ngayon, 2020. So, about 10 years. I'm like, I need to find a product na talagang magbo-boom din, just like the lolly cakes. And I'm thankful that perfect timing na naisip ko yung bread. God gave me the idea to make bread. So, yun, yung Spanish bread namin was our first bread product, and then we did the ube cheese pandesal, and then we also offer now plain pandesal, and then what else? We have cocoa bread, which is our version of pan de coco. These all came from mga requests of mga customers. And then after pan de coco, what else? We have pineapple roll. We also have cinnamon roll because that's a request of my husband dahil favorite niya yung cinnamon roll. So we offer it at a very affordable price, and we top it with our signature cream cheese frosting. And then my newest product is the cheese roll. So we have the cheese roll just in time for Mother's Day. And during the ECQ, since half of our staff got locked down in their different provinces. I have a staff na nasa Nueva Ecija, once in Bulacan, once in Taytay, so hindi sila makapasok. So, sobrang kulang kami sa staff. So, tinop muna namin, just during the ECQ, yung fondant cakes. But then, we still do make photo cakes and soft icing cakes. We're still offering that. And I'm thankful kasi sobrang dumadami na rin ulit yung orders ng mga cakes. Yon. So, yun yung story ng aking business. Okay, advice naman to mompreneurs who are just starting or thinking of starting their own business. Well, my main advice is, you know what, if you have an idea, huwag kayong matakot na i-try. And don't let anything in your head fool you. And di ba minsan as moms, ang dami natin ginagawa. So may idea ka, pero minsan iisipin mo, ay, hindi, baka naman hindi mag-work or baka naman wala akong time. But I'm telling you, you know, if you have an idea, at least try it. At least, you know, give yourself a chance. I know busy tayo with our kids, but you know, maybe you can think of things na you can do while the kids are around. Like with me, the kids are here at home a lot now dahil ECQ nga. So what I do is I try to get them involved with the business. Like Ian, 7 years old, and Kiona is 5. Si Kaylan, syempre, super baby pa siya. But the oldest two, you know, they help us put stickers sa boxes. Sometimes they help me mixing or like putting the ingredients in the mixer. And alam na nila na They have to wash their hands, they have to wear their chef's hat. So yun, it's also a learning experience for them. So if you can get your kids involved also in your business, then that would be good kasi it'll benefit both of you. Hindi lang yung parang they're thinking, oh, mom's busy because she has a business so she doesn't have time with us. But you can also take that opportunity to bond with your kids. And yun my main advice would be, yun nga, think of something na you're passionate about also. Like with me, I wake up at 3, 4, sometimes even 2 in the morning to bake orders, but parang hindi mahirap sa akin na magising kasi excited ako to bake, excited ako sa ginagawa ko. So maganda na kung ano mang business yung naiisip ninyo, that it's something na you really really like or something that you're passionate about, because everything else after that will fall into place. Yon. And okay, what's this next question? Some advice to mompreneurs on how to be successful in their business. Yun nga, just make sure you find a business that you are passionate about, and wag kayong mahihinaan ng loob. Kunyari, may idea kayo na ganito, tapos hindi nag-work. Just try again. Think of something else. Just keep trying until, finally find something that'll work out. Never think na, okay, hindi talaga I have bad luck or something. Maybe it's just not the right time yet. Kasi with me also, before I started the Lolly Cake Factory, there have been like other businesses that I tried to get into. I used to sell pillows. Ever since bata kasi ako, mahilig ako magbenta-benta Mahilig ako business. So, there's been some businesses before na I tried, didn't work out. But then, yun nga, eventually, I ended up in the cake business. And another thing would be, prayer. Prayer is number one. Just ask God to guide you as to what business it is that He wants you to go into. Because like with me, my degree is in early childhood education. I actually took the LET. I'm a licensed teacher also, pero hindi ako nagtayo ng school. Cake business yung tinayo ko because yung pala yung plan ni God para sa amin. And I'm not complaining because I'm really happy with what I'm doing now. Okay, let's answer some questions now. One question says, how do you balance your work or home life being both a mom and an entrepreneur? How do I balance my work and home life? Well, for one, it's easier now because my commissary or the kitchen is downstairs lang. Like I said, back in 2014, I started franchising. But at the same time, I started having kids. We started our family na. So, it came to a point in 2016 or 17 I decided to bring the commissary back here to the house and just cater to a smaller number of people. Before, kasi we had a big commissary and it was out of the house. And even if it was in the same area, medyo mahirap to get there. For me, personally, mahirap to get there and back. And then at the same time, I was also doing Happy Wife. So I was still taping. So medyo nahirapan ako. I think it's just about, having your priorities. Always remember what your priority is. Of course, with me, in this order, dapat talaga. It's God, my husband, my kids, and then my business, and then so on and so forth. So it was easy for me to make that decision. Kaya ngayon, like what I usually do is I wake up, like I said, sometimes 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock, then I start baking. I start mixing, and hopefully by mga 8 or 9, I'm done mixing, and then mga 10 o'clock I'm done baking na and everything, and then we send out all our orders. And now during the ECQ, I have to squeeze in time for homeschool for the kids. I don't usually homeschool even if I am a teacher, but because of the ECQ, they started their online schooling, which I'm thankful for the teachers because they've made time for that. But at the same time, while they're doing that, yung parents still have to be there to guide them as well. Kasi syempre, minsan mawawala ng internet or may kailangan sila. So we still have to be there. So if it's not me, it's Jimmy that's there. So I'm thankful that my husband's also very supportive, and that he's been home during this whole time. So yeah, it's basically teamwork for us. I would say na hindi siya madali, pero hindi ko rin siguro magagawa ng maayos kung wala si Jimmy, wala yung husband ko. So I'm thankful that Jimmy is a very supportive husband and a very supportive father. Next question, should I involve my kids in the family business, or is it best to keep my family and my business separate? Actually, with me, siguro kasi cake shop or bake shop siya. It's really, most bakeries are family businesses. So, like for me personally, I do get them involved. Like, so there's times that they do, they do help me baking, and I'm happy kasi mahilig din naman sila, nag-i-enjoy sila. So, parang nagiging bonding na rin namin yung pagbe-bake or pagpa-package. Some of them, like Kiona likes putting stickers on the boxes. Ian likes arranging, and Ian likes baking more. Si Kiona more sa packaging, because Kiona doesn't like getting her hands dirty too much, but si Ian mahilig magkalikot. So, they're both involved in that. Of course, Kaylan, my youngest, he's 2 years old, so hindi pa siya masyadong, involved, but he runs around there while we're working. So, yun. So, with me, I don't have a choice. They have to be involved because my business is here at home. And ano naman, kumbaga, nababalance naman. Kasi like at a certain time, I try my best by 5 o'clock, tapos na yung baking, tapos na yung pagsagot ng mga inquiries and everything. And then, I can focus on my family na. Yun. So, question number 3. What do you do to unwind or de-stress? Gosh. Okay. Before the ECQ, I like, just going out whenever there's time, catching up with friends. I do have a Bible study group that we meet with every other week. But now during ECQ, we've been meeting every week sa Zoom. So it's nice, just to be able to talk to other moms about what's going on, to get advice. So to me, that's my way of unwinding. And another thing is my quiet time. Every morning, I find time just to do my prayer and my devotions. That's really important to me, because I feel like, when I don't have my prayer time, or I don't start the day with prayer, parang unorganized ako, ganun yung feeling ko. So yeah, to me that's really important. And I also love getting foot massages. So syempre, before ECQ yun. Maybe after, pag pwede na ulit, pag safe na ulit. Yun. That's my way to unwind. Before we end, I am inviting everyone to support Araneta City's #TogetherWeHeal donation drive in coordination with the J. Amado Araneta Foundation, Binibining Pilipinas Charities Incorporated, and TicketNet. You can pledge for as low as 350 pesos and help hundreds of mothers whose families are affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. For more details, interested sponsors may visit www.ticketnet.com.ph. With everyone's cooperation, together we heal, and united we can get through this health crisis. So I hope you guys found the tips that I shared somewhat helpful, and hopefully you can use it, especially during this time of crisis. Just be creative, and if you have ideas, please just try it. Try it, kasi wala namang mawawala pag sinubukan natin, diba? At least you could say that you tried, and make sure you believe in yourself. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. This has been Araneta City's #Heroes in the City online workshop. I'm LJ Moreno-Alapag, wishing all fellow moms a very happy Mother's Day. Bye!